Making their way into the Quick 60 studios, the big guy, Dorian Miller. Good to see you, bud.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good to see you. You'll make your announcement in just a second. I would think the announcement cannot be as close to as difficult as the 62-mile drive here from Metuchen, New Jersey. Not easy tonight.
No, not at all. The traffic was crazy.
Your mom didn't handle it well, I heard.
No. She was ready to get out. She was ready to get out on our way here. She was ready to beat all of us up.
Beautiful family. They're here for your big moment. You've been recruited seemingly since birth. It blows my mind. You're just 17 years old. 6'2", 295. Let's show some footage, Keith, of the big guy. And you could see right away. What makes you so good?
I mean, just I feel like my work in the weight room and, just the little stuff, the cleaning, the benching, the squatting. I mean, everything. Just, I feel like that's my game, my strength and being able to drive people off the ball, my first step, I probably credit that to wrestling, too. I did a lot of wrestling when I was younger, so I think that's part of it.
Why'd you, offensive line coaches love guys that wrestle. Why'd you give up the wrestling?
I mean, just, once I got to high school, wanted to focus on football, do that wholeheartedly, I mean, I'm 300 pounds, too, and I know you got to cut in New Jersey to get to 285 for heavyweight, so that would have been a little rough as well. But, I definitely used to love doing that, though.
I kind of met your family a few years ago, back, I guess, in 06 or 07, your brother Dwan.
Yep.
Touching guy. He had him on the old high school show, Defensive Player of the Week, 4 interceptions. Football is a way of life in the Miller household. I just met your little brother, Devin.
Yeah.
13 years old.
Yeah.
It's a football family. So this decision, I think, and I think you think, has to be made by the family.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
So should we bring Dev out here to help you?
I think we should.
Where is Dev? Where is Dev? Dev, come on out here. Going to help your middle brother with the decision. All right, Dorian.
Yep.
My friend, where will you be attending college next fall?
Rutgers University, baby.
That's congratulations, bud. What is it about the Scarlet Knights that really got you going? I
mean, just they're about their motto, their family. I mean, I've seen football factories, and I know how that could be, and they're not one of those. They're definitely just, everybody there is, like I said, is family, and they've been on me since day one when Greg Schiano was there, and then once Coach Flood got hired, I mean, it was perfect. He was a line guy, and I love him, so it was perfect.
A lot of guys do. A lot of guys love the old St. Francis prep football player who's done such great things there as an assistant. I want to throw up some vital numbers here. This is what impresses me the most about Mr. Miller, okay? We're going to say 6'4", but you're more 6'3", right? 6'2 and a half. Two-way starter for 4 years, but the big one, you got to like the first one. You never gave up a sack in your high school career. Look, for quarterbacks and running backs, it's about touchdowns. For you, it's about opening that way. But is that the ultimate stat for an offensive lineman, not to give up a sack?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I take a lot of pride in that, being able, no matter who was behind me, being able to protect them and make sure they're safe. They know they're safe behind me. I definitely take a lot of pride in that.
Banner day for Rutgers football today. Yeah. You will go down, as your father was telling me. Yeah. It's the greatest day in the history of Rutgers football. Yeah. On the day that you make your verbal commitment. The Big Ten, Rutgers joining the Big Ten today. What do you think that's going to do for that schoolboy football player in Jersey who has left before to say, I might want some better competition? What's that going to mean now?
Well, it's going to mean a lot because I was one of those guys early on in my process. I mean, I was getting recruited by SEC schools, Pac-12 schools, the big boys, big conferences. And I definitely took that into consideration. But once they made that announcement yesterday, I made my decision before, but once they made that announcement yesterday, it was icing on the cake. I mean, that's going to put them on a whole new level.
Have you played the Pied Piper yet for Rutgers football, talking to some of those other recruits?
I actually haven't yet. I mean, since I guess this is the first time people just know I'm committing, but I definitely want to get on the phone, on Twitter, in the social network area, and reach out to those guys and make sure they know we're ready to put in a lot of work.
Well, you won't have to sell these guys, big guy. These guys have already verbally committed. It's a great list. You become now the 10th from New Jersey And then Chris Laviano, who you'll protect. I don't know if you know a lot about Chris. He's the kid from Long Island, quarterback, big arm. He'll replace Gary in 2 or 3 years. He's real good. So that list, with all those Jersey guys now, how many more do you think you can help bring to the banks of the Raritan?
I think I can definitely help out a lot. I mean, you know, we're in a big, we got a lot of athletes and a lot of talent. You know, with my brother, you know, being from Metuchen as well, and you know, we got Piscataway. I mean, there's a lot of talent. So I definitely think I could help get some of those guys to stay home and, you know, try to get a national championship at Rutgers.
You relieved it's over?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, you know, it's a long process. You know, I'm definitely thankful to be a part of it, without a doubt. But, you know, just the little stuff, the Facebook messages and the phone calls, you know, I'm kind of happy that's all over with and I can just relax now.
For only the 3rd time in 25 years, I will be attending a college football game next Thursday night. Rutgers and Louisville. The last one I went to, 2006, Rutgers and Louisville. Am I going to see you there?
Yes, sir.
My man.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dorian Miller, the newest Scarlet Knight to commit to head coach Kyle Flood. You met the Raf upstairs before, right?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of him in person?
He's a nice guy. I mean, he seems like a real cool guy. He didn't really say too much, but...
He's afraid of you. He's afraid of you. Well, we will run this animation, and then we'll see on the other side if Raf is back on a quick 60. Congratulations, bud.